Alrighty, so now we're going to prepare a character. Before you've done character building through doing a character profile, which is one of the methods that I like to use for building character. Another method you can use that is popular amongst actors and directors is Uta Hagen's method. Uta Hagen is a lady who's an actor and a director. She was very, very popular in her career and created what was referred to as a method for acting. I had her book when I was in university. One of my acting professors lived by method. That was the only way to prepare a character. I use it sometimes. I like to use it sometimes. It is a good tool. So what I'm doing is I'm giving you another tool in your toolbox, so to speak, for preparing for a character. So pull up the sheet. It says Uta Hagen's 6 steps for building a character. Okay. So the first question you have to ask yourself about your character is, who am I? What's involved in that is, what is my present state of being? So, like, what is my present state? Am I, what are my emotions currently? How am I feeling? And then also, how do I perceive myself? So, what do I think of myself? Also, what am I wearing? Okay. So that then is connected to, of course, your wardrobe selection or your wardrobe design. The second question you ask yourself is, what are the circumstances? So what time is it? So the year, the season, the day. At what time does my selected life begin? So selected life means either the play or the monologue or the section of the play. Where am I? So in what city, neighborhood, building, and room do I find myself, or in what landscape? You have to get that specific. So I am in, could say like St. John's, downtown, at Coffee Matters. Room do I find myself like in the dining room in front of a window? That specific. What surrounds me? So the immediate landscape, the weather, the condition of the place, and the nature of the objects in it. So exactly what is around you? What can you see in your realm of vision? What's the weather like outside? And what is the condition? I mean, like, are things messy? Are they organized? Is it clean? And then what are the immediate circumstances? So what has just happened? What is happening right now? And what do I expect or plan to happen next or later on? So what happened just before this piece started? What is happening right now during this piece? And what do I expect to happen next after I finish where I am? Then what are my relationships? How do I stand in relationship to the circumstances, the place, the objects, and the other people related to my circumstances? So that's a heavy loaded question. So if it's just you there, you might think, well, how do I give relationships when I'm the only person on stage? If you're talking about someone, what is your relationship with that person? If you are sitting drinking a coffee at Coffee Matters, what is your relationship with that coffee? That might sound strange, but are you drinking that coffee because you love coffee? Are you drinking that coffee because you need the caffeine boost? What is your relationship with that coffee? Then it's, what do I want? What do I want is very important. What is my main objective, my immediate needs? So what do I want out of this scene? What do I want out of this interaction? And what is my obstacle? What is in the way of what I want? And how do I overcome it? There's always something in the way. Otherwise, we have no conflict, we have no story. So what's in the way of what you want? And then finally is, what do I do to get what I want? So how do you get to that resolution? How can I achieve my objective? What's my behavior and what's my actions to achieve that objective? Okay. If you really take these questions seriously and actually write them out, which is what's going to be under the classwork for this section, it helps you build that character to make it more real. So building a character this way is a really useful tool. Some people find it challenging, but I think it's something that you will take some value of. All right, see you later.